Hello, my name is Kyle, and this is a tutorial on how to extract corrosion data from a corrosion survey. The first step will be to import the Maestro model into Rhino. Using the Maestro drop-down menu, select the Flatten Hull option before pressing Enter. Hide the Maestro model and rotate the hull surfaces to face the top-down view. Now we will import in the hull schematic into Rhino. From here, we will begin to create a mapping of the hull. This can be done by approximating each plate in the hull with a rectangular surface. Using the rectangle tool, create a rectangle as close to the shape of the plates as possible. A better approximation can be achieved by rotating the rectangles to fit the plate shape. Once the rectangle is aligned with the plate, a surface can be created from the rectangle. Once a surface is created, go to the Properties tab and name the surface with the plate name found on the hull schematic. Repeat this process until the entire hull is mapped out. Once the mapping of the hull is complete, the hull schematic can be hidden. The next step will be to carefully line up the mapping with one of the flattened hull surfaces. Then, duplicate the mapping and mirror it so that it will line up with the other flattened hull surface. Once this is done, it is important to remember to change the plate names from 13P or 5P to 13S or 5S to indicate that the mapping is of the starboard side and not the port side of the hull. Once the mirroring is complete and the plate names change, we will import in the corrosion survey data. First, we will need to create a corrosion survey. This can be done through the Maestro drop-down menu and finding the Create a Survey option. Here, any descriptive data can be entered to help identify the survey. Now we will go to the Maestro drop-down menu and select the Import Corrosion Scan option. Click on the Import Excel link and choose the corrosion survey data that you wish to import. Once the Import Excel link turns from blue to black, select the hull mapping that corresponds with the data and press Enter. Repeat this process with the other hull surface. Press Enter again to exit the Import Corrosion Scan command. The last step will be to project the corrosion data onto the Maestro model. From the Maestro drop-down menu, select the Project Corrosion Scan option. Now, change into the desired unit of measurement. Next, select one of the mapping surfaces and project it onto the corresponding side of the hull. Repeat this process with the other hull surface. An alternate method of this process can be done to import multiple corrosion scans at the same time. First, go to the Maestro drop-down menu and select Import Corrosion Scans. Now, select the files that you wish to import. In this case, it is a text file that contains the paths for the files to be imported. However, individual files can also be imported. Once this is done, select the mapping in the finite element mesh that the data is to be projected onto. Remember to project this data onto the correct side of the hull. To access the corrosion data, go to the Maestro drop-down menu, select Groups, and select Create. From here, you will be able to see the corrosion statistics generated from the corrosion data. Right-clicking on the elements will show a detailed view of the statistics generated from the corrosion data through a visual representation of the ship's hull.